All right, it's Friday. It's Friday. I'm Coach Micheal Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach in life. 2 thoughts on Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Or thank God we're free. I know a lot of people say thank God it's Friday. I've been one of those people before, by the way. If I could just get the week over. I know what you're thinking, right? Then I shifted at some point, Amy, to where I started saying, thank God I'm free. Thank God I live in the greatest country in the world. Thank God that the good Lord gave me talents and gifts and goals and ambitions and the ability and the talents to go out and produce for my family, right? And I know I was seeing yesterday a guy's comments in one of my notes that the lion doesn't go hunting. And I'm like, I don't know what planet you live on, man. The lion goes into the jungle every day to produce food for the whole family, okay? I don't know what animal kingdom you're studying, but if the lion don't go into the jungle and get it, the whole family don't eat, Stephanie Sellers. So sometimes people make comments, Josh Shoulders, that I just don't understand. I'm like, man, maybe I'll study a different kind of jungle than you. But here's the truth. You don't go into the jungle every day and get it. The whole family don't eat. And that is the truth. So here's the lesson today, guys. I've been coached by a guy who owns all the rights, John Lyle, to Og Mandino's work. Og Mandino wrote a book called The Greatest Salesman in the World. And at first, I read The Greatest Salesman in the World, and I didn't get it. I thought, this is a sales book. I don't really understand what he's talking about. I didn't really spend time reading it correctly like I should. And then I went back and reread it after after I was coached by this guy, and I'm like, dang, man, Og Mandino was a deep cat. And he wrote these scrolls that were incredible. And one of the things I remember, Matthew Coots, that Og Mandino said is that all of your dreams, all of your goals, all of your hopes, all of your ambitions are of zero value unless acted upon. See, this morning I've been out walking and I've been calling and texting and following up with people because nothing happens until somebody moves. So many people wait on somebody to do something. And I don't know where this came from. I don't know why as creatures. It probably comes from thousands of years of survival mode, and we're just trying to survive, so we just sit and make sure nothing happens to us. But I would tell you that I operate from this principle. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside force. Right, Freddie Blanton? So people are going along about their lives, and they're distracted by what's going on in their lives. They're not going to buy a house today, Brad Fowler, unless you call them and talk to them about the house. They're not going to buy a Bobcat, Freddie Blant, unless you call and talk to them about a Bobcat. They're not going to move forward with the dream unless somebody spurs them to move along with their dream. So what I do every day is I initiate. And when I say I initiate, man, I just pick up the phone and call people. Hey, man, I'm trying to work with you. I'd like to help you. I'd like to speak at this event. I got an idea to do a 2-day event. I want to do this. I need to do this. What would you like to do? Man, I love working with you. Let's get something into motion. See, I just freaking initiate and initiate more and initiate more. And listen, sometimes I win and sometimes I learn, but I never lose. Everybody get that? Sometimes I win, sometimes I learn, but we never lose, okay? So today, instead of saying, thank God it's Friday, it's beautiful outside here in Tennessee. It's been beautiful for the last 3 weeks. Let's just do nothing. I don't care if you go out and go for a walk like I did. Yesterday I went into town and went and worked out at 4:30 and just looked at real estate. While I was looking at real estate, I was calling people. And I was tagging people. And I was touching people. And I was banging on people. And I was inviting people. It's never a wasted movement with me. Right, Celeste? There's never a wasted movement. Every movement you take could lead to something. So I want to encourage you. Remember what Og Mandino said. All of your dreams, all of your hopes, all of your goals, all of your ambitions are of no value unless one thing, unless you take an action. Now, you could use the fear you're feeling right now to let it motivate you. Don't let it freeze you. Let it motivate you, okay? You guys have a great day. I'm Coach Burt. Everybody needs a coach in life. I've got Zooms this morning, coaching sessions. I'm planning to come to Houston, Texas, Celeste, June the 20th. I'm speaking in Houston, Texas. So if you want to come see me live, come see me. I'm headed up to the mountain today to coach a gentleman that owns tiny homes. We're going to help him sell some tiny homes, folks. We will help you sell whatever it is you are selling. And that is the end of the discussion. So make it a great day. Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire?
What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your prey drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion. You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy. They're going to raise capital. They're going to start new businesses. There's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate. Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no? When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came. And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.